How do you clear energy pathways? Stick around. Let's find out. Live, trance, and prosper. Hi, I'm Dr. David Phillips. This week I have a question coming from a parishioner who asks, how do you clear up clogged energy pathways? She had an experience where she woke up in a panic and was wondering if that was energetic pathways. I asked her other questions related to that that aren't really part of the crux of today's lesson, but in terms of energy pathways, it depends. Do you really believe in energy, or is it a metaphor that you use for psychological processes? Either way, the process itself can be very similar. Just sit comfortably and just imagine as you breathe in, there's energy coming through you. It can be divine energy, it can be ecstatic energy, it can be whatever. And as that energy flows through, imagine it can, with your eyes closed, you can imagine that it's flowing in all sorts of places, and you find where the blockage is, okay? And you'll notice it when the energy kind of just gloms there, it kind of stalls. It might be a blockage, it could be anywhere in one of the energy meridians, but often it's in one of these key areas, often associated with the chakras. Doesn't have to be. Chakras are an interesting model to work with, but you can use other models, but it's often in these spaces that are often associated with that. So it might be here, it could be here, it could be chest, it could be abdomen, solar plexus kind of areas, or genitals, or the root, or it could even be the extremities or the limbs. As you imagine the energy, you just kind of find that, and then as you get to that spot where you feel the blockage, just whatever color comes to mind. Now, if you're doing chakra work, you can use whatever colors are normally associated with that area, or you just allow your unconscious to tell you the color. Okay, so I get it here, and I can imagine the color. What I want to do is I want to feel the energy. I breathe in that energy and I just focus it like a laser beam. But I'm focusing positive, loving thoughts, positive energy. If you're doing chakra work, once again, it can be associated with whatever color and whatever emotion is typically achieved with that or felt with that. So I feel that energy right there, and I feel the energy, the emotion, and I also beam in love. Whatever the energy is, I supplement with love, and I imagine the divine, whatever divine means to you. I imagine a connection to the divine helping me work through that. Now, what you're doing is you're also imagining, and you're also telling yourself that as the divine energy touches you, your unconscious now knows the behaviors and processes required to clear that blockage, so that you change your behavior in a positive way that makes you the sort of person you need to be to accomplish your goals and live your life in a loving way appropriate for you. Now, there are other ways to do this, of course, and probably in the future we'll run one of these processes as trance time. But for now, I just want you to make sure you click subscribe. I hope this has been helpful. Click subscribe so you get notices when we have new videos for you. And then, of course, come back regularly. On Tuesdays, we have rant and church news. Wednesdays is pastoral questions. I answer your questions as best I can. Just ask me a question and maybe I'll make a video for your question. Thursday's trance time, where I guide you through a brief trance experience. And once a month we have a big sermon experience or a webinar, web-based seminar associated with one of my other sites. For now, though, this is Dr. David Phillips saying, live, trance, and prosper. Bye-bye.